to cream butter, sugar, and egg yolks. Start with softened room temperature butter. Beat butter on medium speed for 10 seconds. Gradually, stream in the sugar. Beat until well incorporated and increase speed for 2 minutes. Halfway through, scrape the bottom and sides of the bowl to ensure even incorporation. Reduce speed. Add yolks one at a time until well incorporated. Beat the sugar, butter, and egg yolks until light and fluffy. Adding egg yolk will tenderize the pastry. Adding flour. Stop the mixer and add 1/3 of the sifted flour. To prevent a mess, pulse the mixer. Add more flour. Scraping technique. Scrape the bottom and sides of the bowl to ensure even mixing. The bottom of the mixing bowl almost always has dry bits of flour. If needed, remove the paddle for easy scraping. When the batter starts to pull away from the bowl, you are almost done. Gather into a ball. Using a spatula or your hands, collect all the batter into a ball. Portioning the pastry dough. Divide or weigh out the pastry ball into 3 portions according to the size of your springform, square, or rectangle baking pan. If you are dividing by weight, you will roughly have 3 balls at 250 grams each. Shape and wrap each third. Wrap in plastic, label, refrigerate, or freeze. You can also shape the pastry into a log if you have a rectangle or square pan. Lining the pans. Trace the size of your springform base on parchment. Cut out the traced form. Make sure the pencil side of your parchment is facing downwards. Next, trace the base of your springform onto parchment. Fold down the middle. Fold the circle in half. Leave a 2-inch edge around the circumference of the outlined circle. Proceed to cut 1-inch fringes. The base of the fringe is the inner circle. Set aside. Place the springform template on your work surface. Then, place a clean sheet of plastic wrap over the template. Rolling the dough. Dust the dough with flour. Using your hand, partially flatten the dough. Using a rolling pin, roll out the dough from the center outwards. Dust with flour. For easier rolling, place another clean sheet of plastic wrap over the dough. Place baking pan over rolled dough to ensure that you have rolled out the pastry to a desirable size. Spread a dollop of butter to help secure parchment template onto the base. Discard top sheet of plastic wrap. Carefully roll the dough along the bottom plastic wrap onto the rolling pin. With the dough side down, carefully roll the dough over your springform and gently work it into the pan. Remove plastic wrap. If soft, freeze for 2 minutes. Using your hands, carefully press the dough down at the base and against the sides of the springform pan. With a rolling pin, roll off excess dough from the edges. Place extra bits of dough where repair is necessary. Using a shot glass, gently smooth the dough around the perimeter of the pan. Place fringed liner into the prepared pastry. Place in freezer for 10 minutes before baking. Fill with 2 cups of dried beans for an 8-inch springform. Bake in preheated oven for 14 minutes until edges are golden.